trailblazing means. And I mean, I thought we did a whole 18 months, but we might have to reschedule another one. I'm sorry, I really don't know. Like, I don't know where they are. Get it, it's almost time.
Step right up to see the greatest process on earth. Experience the inner transformation. What would it be like to have sustainable partnership? Experience the power of social justice. Friends, step up. Come on, come on.
Step right up. Tonight, you will hear, see, and experience the three principles of this model we call trailblazing: inner transformation, partnership, and social justice. You may experience it in the way that we interact, or the things that we say, or even the way that we listen to each other.
So imagine you're in a room with beautiful cloths on all of the walls, some twinkly lights, sometimes there's music. And then when you look in the room, you also see people. It's like from infants in arms to people who have walked on this earth for ages and ages and ages. Different colors, the races are different, but you can't see all the differences. There are a lot of, it's really a beautifully diverse room where we step in with our own truth. That's what we're inviting you to for the Trailblazing. To come to in October 12th through 15th, for the Trailblazing National Conference, where we have a chance to step right in to looking at inner transformation, partnership, and social justice, all together in a community that moves from the heart. So welcome, hope to see you in October.
We want to be clear that everyone is welcome to the Trailblazing Conference in October, from infants in arms all the way up in age. We will have a space that is thoughtful about including you. So come on down. All right, thank you, everybody.
You can step right up, step right up. That's right. Blaze it, slices, slices, never lasts a lifetime, moves you on, and it moves you on. And it picks up your kids from school. It gets rid of unwanted facial hair. It gets rid of embarrassing age spots and others of pizza. And it lengthens and it strengthens. And it finds out someone that's been enlarged under the Chase Lounge for several weeks. And it plays a game with a master. Step right up.
We are spirits of inner transformation. Our hearts live in inner transformation because once we get to our core selves, our core being, our core values that we came from the spirit world with before all the outside noise tried to suppress, and keep us down. But when we get to this core self, it is the beginning of all the transformation, not only for ourselves, our families, our friends, and the entire world. So what I would like to do is read a poem to you about inner transformation that I wrote. It's called I Imagine the First Night. I imagine the first night, how we emerge freedom breathing in the evening wind, kissing the canopy of earth and sky, with our prayers of grief leaving. I imagine how we feel in the dark, moving in the company of kundalini serpents and dragons, sprouting Ninkisi blaze and seraphim wings and mambo medicine packs. Our tattooed skulls and skins conduits of crystal vibrations on ocean songs. Not waiting for the sunrise, we witch ride the dark. Night lovers clearing the full moon atmosphere, code breaking, our brains exploding to an upwards transfusion. Our rainbow eyes looking out through the scars with new visions and panoramic astral realms, where we are reborn inside cosmic wombs of stereophonic sound. We are interstellar high steppers and stepping razors, drum and bass drone dancing where our wireless roots and nerves converge, chasing disembodied sound systems of stardust and dark light, surrounded by visions of fluorescent black bodies, ghost floating through Babylon. We are free now to become changelings, singing our dreams into being, our lotus souls setting into the new ambient echo of a universal forest of time and space. Ashe.
Contestants, can you introduce yourselves?
My name's Nolan Allen, and I'm here to win.
Okay.
My name's Anu, and I'm also here to win.
Ooh, looks like we're in for a spicy time. All right, okay, contestants. Here's question number 1. How do you be present? A, by not being in the moment. B, by repressing your feelings. C, by living in your own private world. Or D, consistently practicing the be present model in your daily life.
Oh, it's definitely B, repressing your feelings, right? I mean, come on.
It is D. Constantly practicing the be present model in your life.
Wow. I think we're going to have to go with Anu on this one, Nolan. Sorry about that one. All right, but there's another question. Here's another one. How do you listen to others in a conscious and present state? Is it A, ignoring what other people say because you are not interested? B, only listening to your closest friends who always agree with you because other people do not care? C, listening to others with an open mind and actively supporting the speaker? Or D, by being on your phone while someone is talking?
It's D. Like, if I don't want to listen to them, I can just go on my phone. Like, I mean,
Actively listening to the person who's talking.
Sorry, Nolan. When you listen, you actively support the person who's speaking. But there's another question. Okay, how do you build supportive relationships in your community? A, by using the first 2 realms of the Be Present Empowerment Model. B, by buying people lots of gifts. C, by not being interested in other people, but being interested in the things that they have. Or D, not trusting anyone but yourself.
okay, I got the last questions wrong.
Yep.
But it's definitely C.
Not interested in other people.
It's definitely A, using the first 2 realms.
Yes, sorry, Nolan, but get this, in the Be Present show, everybody wins. So you win, we all win when we are present.
So with me today in partnership, I have the magnificent Jordan. Today's subject is particularly appropriate, for I'm going to talk about how the wisdom practices of centering prayer, sacred chant, and sacred reading have turned my world upside down. Drum roll, please. I used to think that the more I thought, the more I would learn. But no, by emptying my thoughts and centering prayer, I have come to know myself. I thought that I would be happier if everyone would be quiet and just listen to me, but no. Sacred chant has taught me to appreciate hearing my own voice in chorus, in unison, in harmony many voices. I used to think that the more I read, the more I'd know. But no, sacred reading has taught me to listen deeply and so to be guided by the wisdom of the universe.
Come on. 1, 2. Okay. That's not exactly it. Almost. Y'all gotta be together. This is the importance of partnership. What I've learned cheerleading is that you need partnership. You can't get anything done without it. And see, if you look at my shirt, here are some of the things that I've been told when it comes to cheerleading, when it comes that we have to work in groups. See, is there anything that y'all see that y'all might want to say? Yeah.
You're getting on my nerves.
Oh my God, just get it right.
She's no help.
Do y'all think that's going to create good partnership? No. So, when I let that go, and I start to say things like this, anybody want to say anything?
Work together. How are you feeling about that?
When you start to say things like this and you start to listen to each other, then you can start to create a partnership. When you first have inner transformation, then you can start to say these things and a lot of other things that create the partnership to get things done. And you can use it creatively.
I am here to play, to laugh so hard I can't stop, to sing, to dance, to sit for ridiculously long periods of time. I am here to reveal all of who I am to you and to receive all of who you are, to breathe through the moments I might think I'd rather die than live through. Moments when I'm resisting opening to my own wounds, or when my wounds touch yours, or yours mine. I will sit through that fire with you and pray and give thanks for the miracle of us holding each other through all of it. I can't wait for each precious moment when I will fall in love with each one of you in all your glorious uniqueness. I'm here to give thanks for this sacred, precious moment, to love you and be loved by you, and through our loving to welcome the possible world.
So, this is a song called Pensive Rose. I made it. It took about 3 weeks to make. All the instruments in the song I played. So there's an electric piano that I played, and my teacher played the guitar in it. And I named it Pensive Rose because, like, pensive means deep thought. And when I listen to the song, I'm just in a deep thought, and like I kind of get lost, and I just think a lot about life and stuff. And like it kind of reminds me of roses, like in the water. And yeah. I hope you enjoy.
What are you out here doing with this sign? Change now?
Well, I'm inviting people to change. I'm inviting them to change whatever it is that they're doing. You see, because it wasn't but just a short couple years ago, and I was living in this visible container. It was called patriarchy. I was living in this, and I realized that I didn't want to be there anymore. I didn't want to be there anymore because it didn't serve me. That's not who I was, but yet I couldn't quite see it. So you know what I did? I asked somebody to help me, my partner at the time. I said, anytime you get me caught, or anytime you see me exercising patriarchy, I want you to call me out. And so what happened as a result of that was I started to release the patriarchy. I started to let it go. And I started to systematically tear down all those walls that I had built for myself around being a man in today's society. And I tore them down one by one. And I realized behind there was a lot of judgment of who I was and how I was showing up in the world. I wanted to be different, but I didn't know how. But tearing down these walls one by one, I realized there was one last wall that I had to deconstruct, and that's the one that society built for me. And I really had to work at that one because, see, out front there was this big guy at certain times, long hair, muscles, big burly guy, like directing traffic. Hey, look at this over here. Hey, look at that. Oh, look up there, right? But behind that wall was a scared little Tommy. And I didn't want anybody to see who I was. And what I realized is that no one was seeing me for who I was, all of who I was, because all of me wasn't showing up. And once I put it all in the ring, then all of me was available to play. And so I stepped into myself, unabashed, unapologetic, and this is who I am today, with my heart wide open.
That it is possible for all of us to live as one spirit in this world. And that is the truth. Children, I come back today to tell you the story of that long, dark way that I had to climb, that I had to know in order that the race might live and grow. Look at my face. Dark as the night, yet shining with the sun with love, true light. I am the child they stole from the land 300 years ago from African land. I am the dark girl that crossed the wide sea, carrying in my body the seed to be free. And oh, my dear children, may my dreams and my prayers impel you forever up the great stairs. For I will be with you. I will be with you. I will be with you. You until no other that keep down the children of the Negro mother.
In a time where some states want to trivialize that experience. At a time where boards of education want to trivialize that journey. Let's reflect on that for a moment. And understand the work we have to do is the work of truth. Social justice is about truth. Not denying someone's experience, but facing it truthfully and acknowledging and writing down the history of that experience so that we will never make the mistakes we made in the past ever again.
Sorry. Hey, Jordan, what's up?
Hey, you should come to the conference in October.
What conference?
For Be Present, the Trailblazing.
Why should I come to that?
Because you can meet new people and it will be very fun.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have any money for that.
Well, you can fundraise for it.
Fundraise? What do you mean fundraise?
You can ask your family and friends for money.
I can ask my family and friends for money?
Yeah.
Wow.
Ready?
So we invite you
To join us.
in financially supporting our Trailblazing Conference.
Wanna rock this October. There is just one thing we need. Don't want Halloween candy, any kind of trick or treat. We just wanna share this glow more than you could ever know. Make our wish come true. All we want for trailblazing is you.
So we are the Creativity Committee, and we have been your hosts this evening, and we're so excited you came, and we can't wait to see you in October. Bring your creativity. Those of you at home, we're waiting for you. We've got some sign-ups, and we're ready for your creativity in October.
Thank you.